Hi guys, this is Mike from MrMikeGarner.com, coming to you free on Mr GTV, talking about the transgender and the LGBT and all those other letters communities. And I want to say straight away that I believe that everybody has got the right to express themselves in whatever way they choose to. I love everybody. Well, I love people who are nice people. If you're an arsehole, you're an arsehole. But there are good and bad in all communities, in all cultures, in all races, in all countries, in all sexual preferences, political differences, religious belief systems. People are people, and you have the right to express yourself. Apart from the little joke that I said, unless you're an arsehole, and you should change. If you're good, you're good. If you're not good, you're not good. And as I say, you have the right to express yourself, but you haven't got the right, in my opinion, to tell other people how to express themselves. And aren't we getting just loads of that at the moment? Aren't we getting, in my opinion, and this is a question which I would appreciate your opinion on, and be polite, be loving, be constructive. Do you agree with me that what was a minority is becoming a majority? And that might be a good thing or not. What do you think? But while we might leave minorities alone, just checking for the lights, it's very sunny here today, they're certainly not leaving us alone. And there is an agenda, in my opinion, a manipulation by government to use these minorities to political advantage. In other words, I don't believe that the government, an organisation that's there to govern your mentality, government, I don't believe that they care at all about minorities, whether they be racial minorities, cultural minorities, religious minorities, political minorities, sexual minorities. But I do believe that they are trying to manipulate tension within communities, division within societies, and they're causing chaos worldwide, and they're using whatever means they can, whatever platform they can, to set us against each other. And I also believe that there's a massive attempt to reset society, to change things in such a way that they're using protection laws wrongly. In other words, they're saying we need to protect society, therefore you can't say that, and there's consequences for saying that, and they're making certain things that used to be able to be spoke about, illegal. A crime against the state, a crime against national security if you say something about the agenda. So what they're doing is they are adopting these agendas, these controversial agendas, and then they're turning anybody who has got any opinion on it, they're turning that opinion into a hate crime. And look at the detrimental effects that it's having on society, massively, in terms of what's happening to our children. But I work in health authorities and education authorities. I'm a corporate mentor. I work under a holistic charter within certain health authorities and education authorities. And there's 12% now of juveniles who are challenging their own sexuality. 12%. That's not a minority. Based on the narrative. And we're introducing minors to, which is, prepubescent children, which is underage children. Well, they're not underage children, but children under the age of sexual maturity, sexual decision. We're exposing them to images. I mean, we've got, what do you call them, drag queens and transvestites going into libraries to read fairy tales to primary school children. What do you think about that? I know what I think about that. I'm making no judgment. I don't want to be deleted from Facebook or any other platform. What do you think about that? What do you think about these pride marches? And the fact that if you look at Christina Aguilera, she's just worn like a Hulk costume with a massive erect penis as a strap-on at a show where 5-year-olds were allowed to attend. Are you aware of this? Quite offensive, isn't it? In my opinion. In my opinion. And I've got no judgment against gay, lesbian, transgender, LGBT people. But is that what it's about? I thought this was about men choosing to be women and becoming nice people and better people and evolving society, evolving culture, evolving their sexuality and their consciousness. I didn't think it was about nastiness and abuse. I didn't think it was about taking away children's innocence. Now maybe you have a different opinion. This is very controversial, but this is going on. You can't turn a blind eye to this. And this is not only going on, it's being promoted and pushed. Nancy Pelosi has just made an appearance at a drag queens convention. Politics is endorsing this, it's pushing this, it's promoting and using this as a platform for self-gratification. I mean, you've got the guy, I won't use names, but you know who I'm talking about when I'm talking about the guy that used to own Microsoft, probably still does, but we're told he doesn't. We're told he's moved on from that, but you know who I mean. And he's using a lady, again, won't use the names, but he's using a lady to promote some of his tech stuff, who's involved knowingly in satanic ritual abuse, SRA, and these people are mingling with the Clintons, with Obama, with Biden. They are revered and influential in Westminster and British politics. And the whole political scene is, in my opinion, anti-decency. Whatever you believe about God's creation or evolution, things are changing, science is being changed. What we knew is being rewritten about science, about biology, about chemistry, about society, about decency, about sexuality. What's your opinion? I don't want Mr. GTV to be a controversial conspiracy theorist platform, but I'm into consciousness and energy. I'm into healing. Is this healing or is this destructive? I know what I think. What do you guys think? I'm watching this on mainstream media. It's there to be seen. I'm watching this on alternative news platforms, and the whole Russian-Ukraine agenda. Where's the dis or misinformation coming from? Why are we not being allowed to watch the alternative opinions on RT? Why are we only getting certain journalists able to report, certain doctors able to comment on what's going on worldwide? Why are we only getting certain commentators a controlled narrative? Why are people still being silenced for having alternative views in a world that's supposed to be democratic, where we promote free speech? Free speech is a thing of the past. What do you think about that? Because they are dehumanizing us. They are removing our power, and I'm all about personal power. I'll stop talking there. I've got lots more to say about this. Keep checking back to hear what I've got to say for free on Mr. GTV, and have your say, but keep it clean, keep it positive. I offer this with love. I never say that I'm right. I've got very strong views. If you want to talk to me about this, you know where I am. Be powerful, have a wonderful day, enjoy your mind. The world is still a beautiful place, but there's certainly some dark agendas and some dark characters who are promoting these agendas, and we've got to be aware of this. Be powerful, enjoy your mind.